Hey, Chomper. Chomper, do you want some beans? It's a tradition to eat beans on this channel, right? Here, have some beans. Can we make the robot eat a baby? Okay, look, we're gonna make this robot eat all sorts of things. Let me get to the premise of today's stream. We are, once again, leveraging higher power than they should be pneumatics to create a robot that bites. I'm going to mold a mouth out of clay. Either this clay, or I also have some of this, like, epoxy clay. Something to work as the jaw. We'll epoxy seal these fake teeth that I was gifted on throne, and make an accurate little set of chompers. And then, I don't know, I'll get out a hot dog, and it'll give the worst sloppy toppy of all time. Also, you think this is all I've got to work with if we, like, break some or something? Nah, son, there's a whole other layer in there. I have so many teeth. As you can see right here on the box, this is very clearly Epfuckera A, beautiful endurance ideal composite resin teeth, 28 teeth X6. Now, I'm not insane, those are C's. Those are not E's. I'm not just not reading it correctly. This is gonna be a very odd build because I was like, okay, we could get a skeleton, but like if you go like Halloween store skeleton just for the jaw, normally the jaw is fused in place, which isn't what we need. And then also they're like, if you want one that's like accurate enough to have it hinged, it's like $100+. I ain't spending $100 when this thing's probably gonna obliterate it when it activates. I hope this clay's still good. This is Sculpey, by the way. So you mold it and then you bake it in the oven and it gets hard. Ooh, shy. And then you pull it out and we'll epoxy. So the teeth can't go in the oven, right? We're gonna make little sockets for them. We'll make like the fake jaw, line up the sockets for the teeth, then stick it in the oven, take them out, put the teeth back, and epoxy resin cure it in there. I have some 5-minute resin. Hang on, maybe someone who's smarter about safety can tell me how safe this is. I was like, how do I get a mold for the teeth? Could I bite into this? Would that be a bad idea? And you can use to make molds. Maybe I should get some of those. Make big teeth. All right, let's add teeth to this. I think this is a suitable jaw shape, you know? Okay, so the teeth have to fit together when the mouth is closed. Otherwise, it's gonna smash these epoxy teeth into fine dust when it chomps them. I can already tell this is gonna be rich. I can tell already this is gonna be good. Imagine it bites off the food, then another mouth swallows it like an alien. You only make it 2-stage. All right, that's a jaw. Look at that. That's horrible. There's 2 front teeth being mildly crooked. The weird thing is it doesn't look horrible, but it's like weirdly scary. Let's try get another one made here. Damn, maybe I'm a modern artist. I probably will not use all these teeth. Typically when, you know, people build robots with mouths, it's for different purposes. But, you know, for scientific pursuits, I gotta see if this robot can eat. These teeth have lost their luster because I'm getting clay on them. Very unfortunate. They're also kind of crooked, but, you know, little imperfections is the spice of life. Our next, holy shit. That is menacing. Oh no, they don't really mesh in. This needs to be like tighter because like this has to fit inside the, well, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it'll have a bit of an underbite. Yeah, I guess I'm setting it up for a massive overbite. Maybe I'm wrong here. What do mouths look like, bro? How rapid fire will chewing be? You want me to see how fast I can make this thing go? Because I can give you a pretty good idea just by hooking up the piston. So that's actuation speed. It can go that fast, so it should be able to chew that quickly. Why have I never made it go this fast mechanically? I am gonna have to be careful because this thing is very strong and it will obliterate these immediately if I don't get the spacing right. If it like slams these into each other at full force, it will never recover. Let's add, I'm gonna make the mounting holes here. It's easier to put them in before the clay is hardened, obviously. Here, I gotta make sure the teeth are in order when I take them out. That was what I was putting off. Are those real teeth? Yeah, yours. 'Cause I'm gonna go put this shit in the oven. Time for tongue? Yeah. Let's mix up the tongue. Very carefully move these teeth so I don't have to resort them and figure out what order they go in. That would be a pain. Tongue action on stream, is that allowed? Yes. Thank God I made this like proto tongue, because I just realized by putting the jaw in the oven, I don't know how big the tongue has to be anymore if I didn't have that. Okay, this is epoxy mold putty. So the way this works is it's a two-part, like, silicone. Optimize the tongue, but the tongue is literally the best engineered thing. Yeah, I don't think we can fix tongue. Tongue do pretty good. We can make it more prehensile, but I don't think that would help with eating. Also, he'll have a white mouth with a blue tongue. Oh, maybe we can make lips with this too. It's blue on one side, white on the other, so you can tell when it's mixed because it gets a nice... Because if they were just both white, right? You wouldn't really be able to tell. This is a very thick tongue. We can see what happens if you bite your tongue with this thing, too, which is probably going to be disastrous. Make the eyes out of the putty. I probably should make them out of Sculpey. Sculpey is cheaper, right? Like, this whole brick was like $10. This epoxy, this much, was like 20-something. So, you don't make big things out of it, right? We have this leftover epoxy, though. Hang on. I forgot an important thing for the tongue. We were adding a Snickers dick vein. This is not sticking. Y'all, this isn't working. Okay, wait, but I kind of put a dent in the tongue from trying to make it stick, so in a way, it kind of has the negative of the dick vein, which that's worth something, right? This is getting hard. No homo. Maybe I'll stick some teeth in it. I think this part's just gonna be wasted, though. It's too hard to sculpt now. What do we make the hinge out of here? Because, I have some metal strips. A door hinge? You want me to take a hinge off? Hang on a second. I could take a hinge off a door for this. It's times like these. Take your hinges from your neighbor's house. Oh, they only have 2 screws in it? Oh, that made it easy. 1 door hinge. These are too hot to mess with. They have to cool down. They're like still soft because they're hot. Once they cool down, they should be fully hard. In the meantime, we can put this door hinge to work. Let's see if this tongue fits. Good news, bros. The tongue fit. I did not think of a way of mounting the tongue, but it's okay. We're probably gonna mostly use this to see what happens when you bite your tongue. So, I just modeled these jaws, baked them in the oven, and now that they're out of the oven, I can put the teeth back in, and we're gonna pour in some epoxy resin to harden them. And then once that is all hardened, we'll hook them up to this pneumatic cylinder that will slam them into each other. But I've got this 5-minute epoxy. It's sold as clear weld. You can get this cheaper if you don't buy it in this tube from the hardware store. How's the tongue gonna stay in? Bro, you're not gonna believe this answer. It's with this stuff. We'll mix these in batches. I'll do the bottom teeth first and then the top teeth. Yeah, we're mixing up a big booger right now. Making this on a random plastic surface was actually a horrible idea. This looks a little sus, but I swear it's just epoxy resin. Okay, let me just go ahead and de-teeth the rest of this. Took a sample from the jar. Oh no, bros. These. Give me a little bit of this guy. I'm gonna have epoxy on my fingers. The teeth have finished baking. We're getting them epoxy set right now. We need a strip connected to this. I think the play is the steel strip, and then I cut it. Normally I wouldn't whip out metal for this, because this is like, maybe overkill, but I feel like it's kind of warranted for this, because it needs to be strong and not bend or shatter easily. If anything breaks, it needs to be the teeth, not the attachment that the hinge is on. Whoops, that's all word. That looks like it wobbled on takeoff. Hang on a second, that's not right. Something's up here. There we go. Yeah, that's it. I think it needs to go on that one. Alright, let's go. Nice. I just realized those sparks were blasting directly into the camera. Alright. Yo, hang on. I'm about to hit you with a gigabrain. Put the magnet right here, and as I drill, the chips will get stuck to it. Okay, it's not actually working. Actually, it is mildly magnetized, this mild steel. So now the chips are sticking to the steel instead of coming off. This is actually shit. Hey, there we go. Okay, attached to hinge there. Attached to mouth all the way down here. I guess we need enough travel for this piston. Yeah! Alright, good. This bit is also still pretty sharp. There we go. One hole down, one to go. There we go. Now, the idea of making this one metal instead of wood, one of the biggest motivations here is that it's bendable. I can bend this into shape, which I might need to do to get the jaw position right, because I don't know where we're gonna mount. So I'm thinking the top jaw will probably just be mounted to a 2x4, and the hinge will be mounted next to it. So this end will bolt to the hinge, like that. Let me get my massive container of screws out. I feel like it's gonna be important. We can do the top, don't get stuck together. We can put the top jaw here. Can we carve this out? I get out my chisel real fast. Yeah, saws exist. Oh yeah! Saws do exist, you're right. 1 second. That's a much better idea. Why am I doing this? Yeah, I think this is small enough that I don't even have to get out the jigsaw. I can just use this, which is like the perfect type of saw for this operation. Oh my gosh, it's so thin. Okay. That is a bone saw. Alright, is it... First of all, no it's not. It's a scroll saw. Second of all, you're right, I can use something even better. Check this shit out. I'm pretty sure I have a long enough blade on this. Right? This is just chilling right under the desk. This entire time. It's literally a coping saw. I was really using a chisel 5 seconds ago. Oh, that was pretty easy. Oh, look how smooth that looks. This side looked like a dog chewed on it. Remember when he had clamps? Oh yeah, I have clamps. That would have made this a little easier, but then I wouldn't have been able to film it as easy. Alright, so the idea here is this is here, hinge is here, this is the jaw mechanism. Went caveman for 20 minutes. Listen, if man does not embrace his inner desire to smash heavy thing with rock, is he really living? This is the idea. Concept. You'll finally have an answer to the question, the age-old question, what'd that mouth do? Let's pop on a smaller screwdriver and drill some tap holes so we can actually get this mounted. I think I'm actually losing it, bros. Check this out. Oh my gosh. Bro, this ain't bending. Oh my gosh. Alright, I think this will be enough to offset it. Just watch me have built this thing the wrong fucking direction, bro. That'd be my fucking luck. I actually bent this shitting thing upside down. We're gonna bend it the other way. I don't think I'll break it. It's too thick. It's too dummy thick. Yo, finally, Chomper. He's got a bit of a chomp gap, but I have no... You can't stop me, He-Man! That is... technology's amazing. Rattle me bones! Don't rattle me bones! Hey, you know what would be funny? Alright, that made it significantly better. I put this here. Okay, this is gonna need to be elevated by some means. We might need to transition scenes over to a workbench so that we can actually build this boy. But I did not build the workbench in advance because I am a fool and a buffoon and a clown. All these 2x4s just gain more character as time goes on. That went in with no trouble. Didn't even have the pilot hole. This will sit here, I think. Ah, now we got a full range of motion. You love to see it. Alright, so, to make sure... Or hang on. I should get the clamp out for this. The clamp is actually pretty essential to hold this in place. This is the arrangement we got here. The worst case scenario here is that we break one of the clay. Which, like, we can epoxy it back together. It'll just really suck. Let's hook him up. Let's hook him up to a source of power. And we'll see how harmful or harmless he really is. I think it's just gonna fall off the piston when I do this. First things first. Fucking hell! Instant chaos. As soon, it wasn't even connected yet. Also, the fact that the quick connect on both ends always makes something fuck up. Hang on, wait, how high pressure is this? Holy crap! It's way higher than it should be. The real question is, what happens when I do this? Damn it. Okay, wait. I just need to make it... It doesn't even need to be, like, ultra secure. It literally just needs to not fall off. It didn't shatter the jaw when it closed, either. Which was a concern, we'll say. Fuck! How about removing the bolts and attaching the teeth to the plate and piston by running zip tie through the holes? You know, that actually is a really good idea. Let's try this, though. Jaw shut. That is dangerous. He's got a bit of a side bite. I don't know if you can tell. We'll get zoom shots in a bit. Yes! At long last! Okay, here's the up-close chomper. Now, this should... Excellent. This is exactly what I wanted. Let me go get some stuff to feed him. Okay. We got this thing set up. Let's try it with a fresh roasted wiener. Maybe I feel like I should toast this first. Toasty. Let's just roast this hot dog. So that's suitable for his consumption. Look how tasty it's getting. Now that's a delectable glizzy, if I do say so myself. Hey Chomper, you want a snack there? Ah, he likes it! Oh, look, he loved it! Oh no, he bit the stick! His tooth! His front tooth's a little loose! What the hell, man? You like these carrots, right? Hey Chomper, how do you feel about this one? Holy shit, that no resistance whatsoever. Immediate chomp. Oh, that front tooth's hanging on by a thread, though. Alright, well, good news. He loves carrots, because he's obliterated this one. I got an onion here. Holy shit. It's okay, calm down, boy. It's not going anywhere. His tooth. Oh no, he lost a tooth! No, Chomper, no! Because it's pressurized, it keeps biting into it. I got a delectable broccoli just for you. Do you like greens? Hey, he likes it! Holy shit, Chomper, no! Man needs a flossing. Yeah. Maybe I should give my boy some floss. But hang on, he's not done eating. I also got some corn. How old is this corn? I bought this a while ago. Okay, Pog Chomp. Oh my god. Yeah, dude, he's destroying this cob of corn. The tablet's covered in fucking corn. right there, bro. So, I have found the oldest apple. I dug behind the fruit bowl and found this specimen. This thing probably fell back there like a month ago. Look how decrepit it is. It's so squishy. All right, let's see if PogChomp likes it. We'll feed it to him. Ah, he bit the stick again. Stop, you know that's not good for you. Ew. It just crumbled. It didn't do anything interesting. Ah, ew, it's nasty. PogChomp, I got you. Oh, glad you like the grape. Okay, you just eviscerated those. Hey, Chomper, do you want some beans? It's a tradition to eat beans on this channel, right? Here, have some beans. Well, okay then.